Hi guys and welcome to FUT Champions Journey, the series where we hopefully are going to make a recreation of what we did last week, guys, which is a top 100 finish. It's going to be a massive ask, but I've been practicing a lot this week, playing against a few of the pro players, as you can see there, guys. Picked up some very nice results as well. As you can see, we beat Gorilla in the last game, lost to Giggsy in extra time, and we played, I think it was... There's two more pros I played as well. There, we played Roma Poacher. We beat him 3-1, and there was one more as well, but I can't seem to find it. Marshall we beat a few times as well. But it's just been a nice rundown of practicing this week, and hopefully we can do all right. Now, I have adjusted the team very slightly. The reason being, guys, is obviously the requirements are open now. So I've brought in my man Vieira, I brought in my man Hullet, and the team is very similar to what it was last week, I think, apart from these two coming back into the team. Now, obviously, I need to replenish the contracts and stuff, ready for the 40 games. I'm literally going to record this, guys, and go to bed. Start early on the Friday morning to hopefully get a decent run at it, but I'm happy with the team as it looks. Some decent defence and defensive style midfielders on the bench. Pogba more attacking, Kante, Casemiro and Sanchez obviously to kill the game out if I need to, and Bale, George Best, Royce. Even need someone in the attack. So if you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, guys, go out and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we try and hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Now, like I said previously, guys, the giveaway is still going to be running into this series. If we don't finish with if we finish less than 34 wins, if we don't finish Elite 1, there we go. If we don't finish Elite 1, guys, we are giving away an Xbox or a PlayStation, as we've already given one away out of the 2 weeks. And last week we obviously got a top 100 finish. So guys, that's the team. Hopefully we can do alright for it in this weekend league. Let me know how you guys are getting on as well. But now we're going to go and play the games, get on with it, and hopefully do alright in game number 1 to game number 10. So guys, moving on into the first game up against Kev Giello. Carrasco, Suarez, Bale, one to watch, Kante, Rodriguez, Modric. A nice looking team. Now the difference between this week, guys, and last week is the fact that there is no restrictions for this week, next week, and the week after as well. So 3 weeks are no restrictions, so I can imagine see a lot of super teams. Even though mainly the super teams do come from La Liga anyway, with the likes of Bale, Suarez and stuff like that. And Suarez did give me a scare in the 14th minute, guys, because he went 1-0 up. But thankfully, we were able to change the game pretty quickly into our favour. So first things first, guys, as well. There is a rewards video on the channel earlier on today, ATM, in fact, if you guys haven't seen it, and we are obviously going to be, well, it was a top 50 pack, a Team of the Week pack, so if you guys haven't seen it, really recommend going to see it, as I think we've only had 1 or 2 on the channel beforehand for top 100 packs, and this week is a pretty good Team of the Week as well. We make it 2-1 in the 26, guys, with a brilliant low-driven shot from Modric. I hammer the fact that low-driven shots are very overpowered, and that is the reason why, guys, because it looks like you're not going to get a goal, and all of a sudden you get a goal. So that's how simple it is to score them. So what happened last week, guys, was we went 37 wins out of 40 games. That's a pretty impressive result for me anyway, and I'm still pretty happy, but it's going to be very hard to beat it. I think it's going to be very hard to beat it because I was full concentration mode, and this week, as I was playing these games, guys, I'd literally had barely any sleep, so I was playing on empty, and also the servers were dicking around as well, if you guys didn't notice. On the Friday afternoon, the servers were absolutely messy. So the firm, speaking of Messi, there we are. Messi scores another 6-1 in this game. And this guy actually messaged me going, what a team. And obviously it is a brilliant team, as you guys do know. 6 was quickly turned into 7 as Ronaldo smacks it past the keeper and extends the lead, guys. It's basically, this game was used as a warm-up for finishing to see if we could score and make sure we're going to get all the goals we could. We make it 8-1 in the 86th minute, guys, and that was the final goal of the first game. So a nice 9 goals out of the first game is pretty sick. Good conversion rate as well. Nice passing, nice possession, and then we come up against Blackie Coeur. I don't know what that means in French, but he's got Menez, he's got Inform Ballo, Ben Arfa, Payet, also a few other decent players as well. Decent defence, but basic chem styles everywhere, which shows me that he's not really, I don't know, it shows me that he's not really experienced in the game, and he's just playing FUT Champions for the crap, because if you're playing FUT Champions hardcore, you put chem styles on your players. You have good players, and this one was a pretty average team, but even though he's got an average team, he was able to score a 1 goal there to tie it up in the match. We were still controlling, don't get me wrong, but for him to get a goal, there was something about him. Messi with the ball here, turns around, waits for Ronaldo. Ronaldo through to Luka Modric. Modric through to Suarez. Suarez to Messi. Nice play, brilliant finish. 2-1 up within 10 minutes of the match. But like I said, guys, this guy knows how to use his players, because in the 25th minute, some bad defending by me, pass it straight to Ben Arfa, Ben Arfa to Menez, Menez to Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa back to Menez, and Menez completely does me. Still getting used to my defending for the first couple of games of the day. Makes it 2-2, so panic stations had set in, knowing that he can tie the game up. But we managed to get into the swing of things, guys. Started the fast pass and play, started the movement, the triggering of the runs, and you can see Luka Modric with the ball, gets it through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo first time underneath the keeper, and he didn't have a good keeper anyway. I think it was Lafont or something like that. In there, we make it 3-2, and then straight after that we were able to continue bombing through and getting the passes off and working the spaces. Suarez with a fake shot inside through to Messi. Messi gets the ball, is able to chip it back, and Suarez gets the head because the keeper was in no man's land, and we make it 4-2 before half time. Obviously, was going to be pushing towards the rage quit if I could, but FUT Champions, not many people seem to rage quit in this game. Luka Modric with the ball through to Suarez. Suarez gets wiped out in the area, resulting in a penalty in the 65th minute. So put this penalty away, guys, and we're completely controlling the game. And there's no coming back from my opponent regardless of the team he does have. Ronaldo smashed it to the right, and 5-2 is put on the board. So realistically, guys, this aim, and I don't know if you lot do know yet, but it is a 5-weekend month. I didn't realise until I looked on the leaderboards, but yeah, Friday the 3rd is when the first one starts, Friday the 10th, 17th, 24th, and then the 5th weekend actually falls on the 31st of March, guys, so that counts as this month as well. So even though it starts on the 31st and ends on the 3rd, that is going to be counted towards March's weekend league. Then the month after is going to be a 4-weekender as well, starting April the 7th, April the 14th, 21st and 28th. So it's just a 5-weekend this month, sorry. And then the month after is going to be 4. So it's a big month. A lot of people have got a good chance of being able to get into the leaderboards as well, which should be pretty sweet. I always start early on the Friday, but like I said, guys, the servers, I think from this point, or maybe it was the game after, the servers were disconnecting people left, right and centre, which was very uneasy to see, and also a lot of people were struggling to actually get into Ultimate Team. But because we're in Ultimate Team, and we've been up since like 3 AM, I've been on FIFA, like messing around on FIFA, and I was able to stay in the game and actually get matches. So we make it 1-0 in this game, guys. Not long afterwards, you can see us starting the pass and play again. Suarez through to Messi, scoop turn past the defender, smashes it low driven, 2-0, and gives us a nice looking lead in this game. Defending pretty well as well. Even though we conceded a lot of goals in the first 2 games, I felt like I was still defending pretty well, still getting used to tracking with Vieira and getting Vieira to cut out the balls. Ronaldo was able to drive through the defence here, guys, able to smash it past the keeper. 3-0 in the 81st minute, and there were still some more goals to come in this game as well, because Ronaldo yet again driving straight past the defence. Nice turn past the defender. 4-0. Goals coming thick and fast, and I was liking it, and I was liking the way it was working as well. But a horrendous bit of defending there allows a rebound straight to Sterling. He makes it 4-1 in the 90th, but that was the end of the game, guys. Dominating game, we were able to put away chances, which we got on target, and then we come against Blue Man 13, Serie A team. 2 dangerous players in that team, 3 dangerous players actually, no, maybe 4 or 5, but attackers, Insigne, Gomez and DYBALA. I hate playing against them players. Agile, fast, tricky, dangerous, and it was proven that was going to be the case as well. Hull it with the ball through to Messi. Messi gets inside the area, low driven, 1-0. Buffon in net. I'm not really a fan of Buffon in net. He's very he's a high-rated keeper, but he makes a lot of mistakes, and some of the saves he should be definitely saving. Messi through to Suarez. Suarez on the run, waits for the chop, goes for the chop stupidly, and then he tried to rush it out with Perez, failed it, through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo was scoop, turn, low driven shot. Same goal, guys, 2-0 in the 29th, and the lead was extended, looking like we were going to completely control the game. But yet again, in the back of my mind, he always has dangerous players. Messi with the ball, able to run straight inside the area, guys, gets the angle, low driven shot, goal. 3-0 in the 31st minute. Pushing for a rage quit, Wasn't going to happen. My opponent was still trying his hardest and obviously wanted to play the rest of the game. Modric back to Messi. Messi with the ball here, opens it up. What a shot off the post that is, guys. 4-0 in the 36th minute, and a lot of stuff has been talked about. With the, I think it was the American regionals one at Miami, the team of the year Messi long shot. It is a fucking good long shot. Don't get me wrong, guys. It is a very, very good long shot, and one I definitely do abuse. A lot of people do also say that I abuse the long shots and go for lucky goals. But honestly, when you've got the players like Suarez, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Messi, you've got Modric, Hullet, even Vieira, they are long-distance shooters. If you can hit the ball right, they are some really good long-distance shooters. So it doesn't matter if you can't score inside the area, guys. You can try and score outside the area, and you probably will get a goal. Now, that's a bad conversion rate. 14 shots on target to 5 goals. Not that good. Definitely going to be trying to up that and take it into better figures going forward. You can see the next team, DYBALA, he does have Hazard, Suarez, Messi, Pogba, Kante, Modric, in form Luis, Azpilicueta, Ramos, Carvajal, and I think it was De Gea in net as well. Vieira links on the ball to Ronaldo, Ronaldo through to Suarez, Suarez through to Hullet, and Hullet's able to drive past the defence, guys, get inside the area, nice bit of turn on the outside through to Suarez, Suarez to Ronaldo, nice low-jump finesse shot past the keeper, 1-0 in the 12th minute. That's the type of goal we do need to get back in the games early, get into the games early, sorry, and it happened again. You can see Luis. I hate David Luis. I don't know, I hate using him. Real life is good, but in game he is very, very sporadic. Like, he'll go everywhere. He's got decent work rates, but he just likes to go left, right and centre. Sometimes he can be annoying to play against, others not so much, and thankfully we did find a way to do it. I think by this point as well, 2-0 up, the guy had put the control down, because you can see the lack of pressure on my players, guys. He's not going towards me. The ball bounces to David Luis. He's just sat there, so I thought I'd dispossess him just to get the third goal. And Suarez, who was on the floor, injured at the start of this little clip, does get the goal. So a nice boost to his goal-to-game ratio. So a nice 3-0 victory against my opponent, and looking like we're going to be, don't know, pushing on, guys. We've got wins after wins after wins. I think that's 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 wins out of 5. And then, obviously, the servers went down. I come off, and my first game back, guys, was against Solskjaer, the man of the match son, Eriksen, 88 in form. One to watch Kante, the player of the month, Dele Alli, and Matic, Koscielny, Smalling, Klein, and Luke Shaw and Petr Cech in net. Vieira with the ball in the 11th minute, guys, starts the attack. With it through to the Hullet, Hullet through to Messi, Messi through to Ronaldo. I think I might have missed out Suarez there, but a 1-0 lead is given in the 12th minute. Probably wasn't deserved either, because my opponent was pressing my back line pretty fast, but thankfully we were able to cancel it out and get on the counter-attack. Same again as well, nice pressure, force him into a mistake. Ronaldo through to Suarez, Suarez through to Ronaldo, Ronaldo through to Suarez. He gets a running goal because Koscielny couldn't get near him in time. 2-0 in the 16th minute of the game. So every time we went forward, we were being clinical, and that's what I like to see. The next clip, Ramos. Like, a lot of people are asking me who are the best legends, and I don't know, I might cover that in tomorrow's video, guys, because legends are obviously, a lot of people do use legends when it comes to FUT champions, and if they're going to invest big money into the team, more likely will go towards legends. But I'm probably going to save that for tomorrow's conversation about FUT champions and what you want to look at when going for legends. So we give away a horrible penalty with Vieira there. It was a bit of a delayed tackle, like I pressed the button pretty early, but then it was a really bad animation, stands on the back of Son, gives away a penalty. Would have probably been more pissed if it was obviously earlier in the game and we were in a 3-0 lead, but the penalty is taken by Eriksen, who looks like he's going left, goes left, and makes it 3-1 just before half time. That was all I was needing in the game. Was a horrendous goal to concede, and usually when we go 3-0 up, guys, I don't think we've ever lost a game from 3-0 up. You can see DeMarcus with the ball on the wing in the 70th minute, starts the run on the outside, whips it into the back post, Ronaldo picks it up, angles his body correctly, low driven shot, 4-1, game over, and that was actually, guys, the final goal of the game, that game. Against FIFA for Xbox gamers. You can see I had one shot on target, and I think that might have been the penalty, which did count, but a very dominant game as well. Up against Vinceval, he does have Lone Ferdinand, obviously Smalling, the inform, one to watch Van Aanholt, one to watch Kante, player of the month Costa, one to watch Mane, player of the month Son, SBC Fernandinho, Eriksen as well. Nice looking BPL team, and One of the things you've got to look at, guys, when you come up against BPL teams is they never played with these teams last week, so you could use it to your advantage. We make it 1-0 in the 4th minute of the game. Nice bit of play to the wing, back inside to Suarez, first time shot, 1-0. Then he started pushing the line. He started attacking but pushing players forward. Ronaldo with the ball gets round the defender there, able to angle his body up, guys. 2-0 in the 7th minute. So every time he was going forward, I was catching him on the counter-attack. He started to learn after the second goal. But by the time that's happened, guys, you start panicking and making huge mistakes. I made a mistake going for a shot with Vieira. Usually that wouldn't go in. It went in. 3-0. Hullet with the ball inside the area, guys. He's able to get it through to Messi. Messi thought he was going to get a simple goal. Bounces to Hullet. Hullet gets a tap in. 4-0. And it gets even worse. My opponent pressuring me pretty hard, making mistakes, moving players out of position. You can see the line of his defence, guys. He's literally left 3-on-2 at this point. Suarez with the ball near post. 5-0. Just before half time. No chance coming back, so I thought he may potentially rage quit. I was wrong, he didn't rage quit. And into the second half, guys, he actually starts some nice attacks, which are quickly cancelled out by our midfield. Modric through to Hullet. Hullet through to Suarez. Suarez holds the ball up, gets it to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo rounds the defender pretty easily and goes for an absolute screamer to make it 6-0 in the 73rd minute. I was really happy with that goal. It made me want to test more long shots out, and I thought I was going to as well. Messi with the ball here through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with scoop turn out through to Luka Modric. Modric to Messi. Messi back to Hullet. Hullet through to Modric. Modric to Ronaldo, and back to Messi. That was a really nice team goal and a really nice finish to finish off a 7-0 victory against my opponent. Dominant game again. Possession was pretty equal, but it wasn't about that, guys. It's about the scoreline. Even though he got decent possession, he didn't turn it into goals. Next game, and closing towards the end of the video now, guys, I think we've got 3 more games left. Up against Spunky Turkey 1. He does a Player of the Month son up front. One to watch Mane, Boufal, Sanchez. One to watch Kante, Player of the Month Ali, Inform Hector, Boateng, and a few other players who I was too slow to mix. You can see Suarez with the ball through to Messi. This is in the first 10 minutes of the game as well. Gets it through to Suarez to Ronaldo. Ronaldo works space, guys, gets a low-driven shot off. Probably an impossible angle, you wouldn't expect that to go in, but it did. 1-0 lead given to us, and that started my opponent moving around and making a few mistakes as well in the midfield. Continued to keep his defence tight though into the first half, but towards the end he slacked off a bit as Ronaldo gets the ball, able to turn around, get it through to Hullet. Hullet with the finesse shot, brilliant finish, 2-0, and plain sailing. I was really happy with the way the team was playing, the movement, the servers are fine as well. A lot of people are complaining about servers this week, but I found no complaints with it. Boateng clears the ball up nicely here to DeMarcos. A little bit of overplay there by me. I really shouldn't be doing that, but got away with it, and thankfully, as we did, guys, we're still able to make a fast counter-attack. Hullet gets the ball back there through to Vieira. Vieira through to Messi. Messi down to Modric. Modric to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo's able to start a nice run. He gets into a position where he's going to go for the long range shot, sinks it again. I don't know why people complain about long shots. It just makes no sense. When you got the players to score the long shots, guys, bloody do them. And that was a nice one. You can see him clearing up the ball in the 69th, but given away pretty easily. Vieira back to Hullet. Hullet gets tackled, but the ball bouncing in my favour for a change. Messi with the ball here through to Luka Modric. Tackled stupidly, but back to Hullet. Hullet to Messi, and Messi gets it back to Hullet, and this is another long range finish. I wasn't expecting to score so many long range finishes, guys, but we did. A brilliant goal by Ronaldo, brilliant goal by Hullet as well, and that sees us to our 8 wins out of 8 against a 4-0 win against Hampton FC. Decent possession as well. He didn't really have many opportunities, and the ones he did have were saved anyway. Having a fun weekend on Foot Champions again. Even though it's really early stages, guys, we have shown a little bit of improvement going into our games, because usually by now have already lost a game. It always seems to happen with me, losing games very early on. It fucks up my weekend. Up against Hollins, this is a scary looking team because he's got Scared Car Costa, the 88 Aubameyang, also the one to watch Dembele, Donovan, Keita from this week, Socrates in form, Piszczek as well, who I need to actually pick up. I forgot Piszczek had an inform. From the corner, guys, we're able to start a fast counter-attack. Ronaldo with the ball here through to Suarez. Suarez waits for the overlap. Ronaldo gets it. One-on-one, but turning back, actually grounding the defender. He probably thought I was going to turn back, but we're able to get inside the area. Nice bit of trickery on the back. Suarez with the ball, gets into a position to put it into the right-hand side of the post. He does so 1-0 in the 22nd minute. And that all come from defending the corner nicely. Starting from the back, though, just after half-time, guys, playing patient, because we've got the lead. No need to mess around and take risks. Messi with the ball here through to Suarez. Suarez able to round Piszczek inside, and wasn't going to go for a long shot, but gets a nice ball through to Ronaldo. 2-0. Low-driven shot, guys, just after half-time. And looking like we're in a position where we weren't going to lose as well. I thought potentially, because he was getting a few chances, especially down the wing there, he should have, well, he did try to release the ball, but he should have done it a little bit earlier. Ramos able to round the defender. He gets it out to DeMarcos, who is a bomber down the wing, guys. Really, really good player. Modric with the ball back to Suarez. Suarez to Hull it to Modric. Modric into Ronaldo. Round the defender, round the keeper. 3-0, 69th minute. And that was going to confirm us our 9th win of the first episode, guys. So looking good going into the next batch of 10. If we lost the last game, that would be no problem at all, because we always aim for 9 wins and 1 loss, and this is also our first rage quit of the weekend as well, guys. So nice disconnection there. Into our final game. Yeah, what the fuck. 5 at the back team, guys. Marcelo, Varane, Piqué, Ramos, inform Montoya, Bale, SBC Suarez, second inform Carrasco, Modric, and inform Kovacic, and also inform Asensio. This type of play, and don't get me wrong, guys, even though I have no complaints about anti-FIFA, this formation is an anti-FIFA formation. But if it works my opponent, why shouldn't he use it? He actually, just before this point, guys, hit the post. Looked like he was going to be nicking the lead away from me and nicking the win as well. But thankfully, Messi gets lucky. Ball through to Modric. Modric gets it in, guys. We make it 1-0 off the post, obviously, to Ronaldo, but takes us to 10 wins out of 10 for the first episode. I'm happy. And the final 10 games, well, the first 10 games are done, guys. Very frustrating game, that one, because it was 5 at the back, very anti-FIFA. You can see there, it was a fucking solid formation, solid team as well. Thankfully, we picked up the 1-0 win. Scrappy win nonetheless, but I will take it. And it does take us to 10 wins out of 10 for the, well, 10 wins out of 10 games for the start, guys. But we absolutely battered him, but just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And he actually hit the post not long before I scored myself. So I was pretty lucky with that. So I'm happy with how the first 10 games have gone, guys. 90th in the world. We don't look at that so far, but it is the perfect rate that I want to go at. 10 wins, 10 games. If I can continue that for the next 10, guys, I'll be very impressive. Yet again, because it'll be the second time in a row that it's the second time in a row that we've gone 10 games unbeaten at the start. Last week we actually went 20 games unbeaten, but can we recreate it today? Probably not, because there's been a lot of mess around with the servers and stuff like that. So, guys, with that said, leave a like, rate, and subscribe if not. Yeah. Don't know what's going to happen this weekend, but hopefully we don't crumble.